For boss passive Crucible 20 attempts, so far we've done 2 Rounder or 1 Paladin, so next is either a Spinventor or a Peglin Tuition. I decided to go for Spinventor. We have our Glorious Suffering, and I'm just trying to delay talking about these passives because they're absolutely atrocious. I think we want a tactical treat out of these, but maybe actually health was the play. But yeah. So I'm not sure how well this one's going to go. Glorious Suffering is an amazing passive, but that's usually because when you pick it up, it is the spot for it. Like, it's going to be amazing when you pick it up. We definitely have some good synergies. You know, we can get good value out of it. It's just a question of, is the value good enough? Okay, yep, getting shots like that is definitely what we are looking for. Absolutely what we're looking for. I just discard, there we go. Since it's going to take a few shots to get through this guy, I expect. I will go for this shot though. It could very much kill, and in fact it very much did. So, oh. What kind of thing am I looking for? What do we think? I'm being offered 2 assemble pieces right here. The upgrade sector is very decent just for +7 on hits, although it is very small. And the crit sector is also pretty decent just because it gives us damage on a crit. I was initially planning on upgrading the splatter a bit, but then I checked the map and I don't know. The map doesn't really tell me to, so I won't. Should be able to get 2 bombs for the first 2 shots. I just need to make sure to not go left here. I failed. Unfortunate, but not to worry because there's always this shot, which also failed. Impressive. Very impressive. Oh, I thought that was the horrible I was discarding too. Alright, there we go. Better late than never. Oh, he got a chance to heal, I see. That's funny. Good gold. Don't actually have that much gold for this store, ironically enough. Got to build it up a bit more, don't I? Cool. But yeah, Glorious Suffering should just be incredibly strong, that once we can find a win condition for it, we will just be completely fine. It's just a question of either A, will we find one, or B, is it going to be too late? Oh, that last one was crazy, wasn't it? Absolutely crazy. Oh wow, that was not a nice shot, was it? Really didn't feel like the run was going to be that bad, but that certainly was an area 2. Okay, that's actually really unfortunate. I can't seem to hit the bomb as well, which is not ideal. There's a bomb, but... oh, that wasn't 1 bomb, that was 2 bombs. Perfect. Because I was going to say, but 1 bomb isn't enough. Then I found an Orbium. Perfect, I won't put any upgrades on it just yet. Just want to capitalize on the store. This could be very yucky. But Orbium Glorious Suffering is one of the things I was considering. Should be incredible. You know, should be incredible. Splatter Orb. It's actually just like a really good synergy piece for this. Just need to keep upgrading that one. As long as I can get consistent damage on it, I'm at least mildly happy. Damn. Perfect stuff, look at that. Definitely needed that kind of thing. Wait, I don't get damage hitting that? Well, that is very unfortunate, isn't it? Let's call it that. Very unfortunate. I thought you were going to get a bomb, that's why I aimed that way. Unfortunately, you didn't get a bomb. Yeah, you see what I mean by, are we going to get it soon enough? Because we've lost a lot of health. An awful lot of health. I'll play a lot more defensively next time. I think I definitely just take the bomb baton and then remove. and go to the elite. I'll play a lot more defensively next time because I'm probably just going to die to this elite. Yeah, I lost a lot more health in fights than I really should have, so that is exactly the kind of reason why I picked up the bomb baton. Right, this could be really, really good. It's purely down to this. Yeah, purely down to that. Look at how beautiful that was. Don't need the refresh. Unfortunate. This is a very good fight for us. It's just such a good fight for us. I just need a tiny bit more. There. Yes. Okay, now where's the refresh? Right, it's not this shot, but I'm sure it'll be next shot, right? Hello, nice to meet you. You can go away. You can go away like now. You missed the refresh again, okay. I mean, this should be more than enough. Yep, perfect. Alright. So, now I can start pressing buttons. That is a dupe potion. Holy. Yeah, dupe potion is really good here. Oh, yeah, right. Let's definitely not go that way, shall we? I tried to set up for some specific fights that would actually be ideal for the setup that I had, and I managed to get that. Basically thanks to the bomb baton. That was a lost... Oh, that's so good. I honestly want to go here just for the guaranteed heal. Alright, no value there, unfortunately. If you could get a second bomb, that would be lovely, but I imagine that's asking too much. Dupe station already, though, is just crazy good for us. I just need to get to 25 gold. That's my only other goal. Okay, there we go. Need to make sure I'm healing because I've already got a boss passive, so getting the win is kind of guaranteed as long as I can get to area 3. Because 3 boss passives should just be more than enough of a boost. Whilst the Orbsium is definitely a massive, massive upgrade for me. I think it's not as required as the heal. Alright, this is an insanely good fight for us. The refresh will dupe, so I don't need to hit it, actually. I was going to aim towards it, but then I remembered. I'll try a shot like this, which may or may not bounce over the refresh. It didn't, but that's just fine. I have enough refreshes that I can constantly hit. Oh my god. Getting that fresh bandana was just so ridiculously good for me. Like, just look at how much damage I'm dealing consistently. Oh man. I mean, this was spicy. It really was. It really was very spicy. This is going to be hard. I'm not actually finding that easy of a fight. I do have an Overwhammer now, though. I think Overwhammer is going to be huge for Ring of Suffering. The Overwhammer is going to be huge for Glorious Suffering. Actually, it is a Ring of Suffering, yeah, technically. The Ring of Indignation there was also, I think, extremely, extremely good for the next boss fight specifically. But I just couldn't take it. I needed to take the Overwhammer because I think it's even better for the boss fight, potentially. And even if it's not better for the boss fight, it's just good all around. Like, there is the part of me, if this was a fight, I think I would actually take the fight here. That's just how badly I need a fight. I think getting an upgrade would be huge, but I just need to take the heal as it is. Hopefully I get a good passive here. At the minimum, I'm not losing health and I'm not getting a random duplication just before the boss fight, which... Ooh, that last run, eh? Okay, that was insane. 3 bombs hit with no extra bomb passives. Interesting. I believe a shot like that is probably the most ideal. We do have to kill the tree, straight up. That's what the Overwhelm is there for. And let's try and set that up, shall we? Already very, very good damage. I need to kill this plant ASAP, basically. 2 damage is not bad, but perfect. I was hoping for slightly more value. Bit unfortunate there. It could be better, it really could be. Just taking so much plant damage here that I'm just kind of terrified. Good news is, yeah, this is what I mean by the overwhelm is going to be really, really nice. We should have a lot of excess damage flying around. So much excess damage flying around, eh? This should just be... Oh, scary, right? Very scary. You can see why I'm trying to desperately prioritize these heals. They're just extremely, extremely necessary. Now, I do think upgrading this is a very, very big deal. Severity's Fate, that's really not what I'm looking for. Really, really not. I just can't take the Defresh Potion and Viridian Trinket. I'm really scared because I kind of suck at Viridian Trinket, but I think it could be good here. I think it could be really good. I think Severity's Fate is just unfortunately trolling. And what was the other one? What was it? There was a good reason why I didn't take it though. I should be able to get some very, very decent value here though. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure the Viridian Trinket was just the best choice there. Especially since I can do nonsense like this, which... Very, very decent, isn't it? Really, really good stuff there. Yeah, no, this was definitely the pick. Not even close, right? I do just, unfortunately, kind of suck at it, which is the reason why we wouldn't choose it. Here's the thing. Glorious Suffering is such a strong passive that I'm not even scared of Area 2 Elites. Which is a shocking thing to say. Area 2 Elites weren't even the thing that killed me last run, though. No, it was just... I'd say it was just bad RNG, honestly. I don't even think I was to blame. Maybe kind of. You know, my playstyle might potentially lean to getting destroyed by bad RNG more. But, yeah. Let me tell you though, I feel so much safer with this run with picking up that Overwhelmer. It's crazy just how much Overwhelmer is going to do for me. That was a really bad shot. I was trying to get some specific coins and I just missed all of them. I guess it's wrong to call it a bad shot. It didn't do what I was trying for it to do. It obviously was a pretty good shot because, you know, that's 800 damage for a level 1 Pebble that is a 0/0. Like, solid. Wait, do we have Passive Slime? Oh no, we don't. Need to make sure not to pick up Passive Slime. Usually it's good. Viridian Trinket though, you do need to reconsider. That's fine. The Orb Beam is just so insanely valuable to shoot early on just because of the upgrading. Also, there is a good chance that I might actually burn through a Taunt Totem. Deck ordering does kind of suck though. I've definitely got to press the heal button now. I really don't want to get screwed by Area 2 fights again. Please just don't do that to me again. I really didn't think that was too much task. God damn it. Should be enough. Kinda crazy though, isn't it? Both of these upgrades are really big. I mean, I need to get good Area 2 fights, that's the issue. As long as I can get Area 2 fights where I'm not losing health, then I'm in such a good spot. Potentially like this one, we will see. Do need to rely on my bombs though. Okay, there we go, there's one value. Overwhelming here should play a decent part. Like, I can lose health, I just can't lose too much health, and that is a big issue. A very big issue. At least we're getting kills now. Let's get that discarded. We'll do a shot like this, I think it should be good enough. Alright, good. Very valuable. Okay, and I believe Horrible is a better shot here. I'm fine to shoot a split up, so yeah, it's a better shot. Good. Maybe I'm only... Actually, I should only buy one remove in the store, really. In a perfect world, I can enter with one passive, one remove, but I don't think I'll be getting that. Interesting. I'll take it. How do dull pegs work? I don't actually know the answer. The answer is I just go straight through them. Good, I guess? I think? I'm not sure. Alright, this should be good. Should be really good. Oh, I got stuck. Oh, but it's fine because that is 296. Oh! It is definitely fine. Well, I mean... Oh, I need to hit bombs then. Can do. I need to not misnavigate then as well, which should be fine because I have Radiant Trinket. 53,000. I saw that. 53,000. Ooh. Last time I checked, that's a pretty good amount. Actually, if I go to the store, there's one person that I'm absolutely 10 million% buying if I see it. Okay, it's not actually that good, but it's very good. Oh, this is mildly unfortunate. Super boots. Yeah, getting 0 damage for the first shot was mildly unfortunate, but you know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Get out of here, you buffoon. You thought you could do anything here. You have no power here. Rubble? Oh, sorry, Rubble. I'm trolling. Rubble with Viridian Trinket is a big no-no. Ring of Reuse. I'm just about to force myself to buy that removal, so Ring of Reuse kind of works out perfectly. Oh my god. The best Ring of Reuse you've ever seen. Not the best one, of course, but... oh, have I already bought a remove this run? Ah. Well, that's fine because I need to navigate left anyway. I can take normal elites. Like, what elite am I scared of? I shouldn't say this, but... I'm pretty sure it's a bad idea to take this. I'm pretty sure it is. Oh, it's a shame. I love the passive, but I think it has bad synergy with Viridian. I think that it ends more shots than it would make. This is the reason why we didn't want Persist, because we have 4 dud orbs before we get to our 2 good orbs. But does Spider Weaver count as a dud orb? Like, not really. It's solid. Not amazing, but solid enough. I mean, yeah, this is definitely the worst RNG we could have gotten. Just deck order, I think, is worse than any specific fight we could have gotten. Because, I mean, we saw what happens when we shoot one Orbsium, right? Although, I really do appreciate having that Rainbow Slime there. He helped us out so much here. I will press the heal button as well. I might not need to. Dull Pigs are super strong for upgrading, so I really might not need to. As I found out in that previous fight. Yeah, like, see what I mean? The only scary thing in these fights is the fact that they're delaying my good orbs. So I will press it once. Split Orb upgrade is very decent, honestly. It's really quite decent. Sorry, Aliens rock when I have Orbsium? Don't mind if I do. You're joking. This is what actual good RNG in Area 2 looks like. We've got 3 removes. Oh my god. Instead of spending 8 HP, which we desperately required to duplicate a pebble. Insane value. Alright, nice. Wait, this is the Splattle? I meant to shoot the Shuffle Orb. That's my bad. It's actually a really big deal. Because I'm popping all of the pegs that I would have been refreshing. Let's try this again, shall we? Set up my refreshers so that my other orbs can just finish off the fight. I don't want to lose any more health and I don't have any Spinfections, so I shouldn't. Right? Yes, perfect. I mean, just look at this. This is what I mean by Glory Suffering is such an insane passive. You just set up insta-kills. Like, by the time I reached the bottom of the map, I was already at 800 damage. AKA... Wait. If I didn't already have Shufflepot, this would actually be really cool. Etherwheel plus Viridian Trinket is awesome. Because you get to leave the bullet, refresh it, and then coming back up is slow because you get to hit all the lovely pegs again. Now, 47 health. I will press the heal button once more simply because I died Area 2 to this boss last time. That's the only reason. I don't actually need to, I think. I think that I'm simply so strong into this upcoming fight that I just don't need to. One thing that is mildly scary is the Bombaton, I guess, but I mean, I got a starting Orbsium. Are we really that scared at all? You see what I mean? I like didn't need a heal. All I needed to do was get a good Orbsium and then the fight's over with. That last run scarred me, what can I say? It scarred me bad. I love it was like a returning run for me as well. Like, that was literally my second run of Peglin in weeks, and it was only Cruisy 12 as well. Actually, just hilarious. Well, good news is, we're full health. Yeah, full health, and our deck situation is looking really solid, and that is a go for gold. Right there, that is a go for gold I'm looking at. Hello. Oh, this is amazing. Wowie. Also, it looks like a decently solid area. 3. I do need that one last removal though. It's a pretty big deal. Actually, maybe even 2. I upgraded this battle because I was terrified of the Area 2 fight, but I don't feel the need to keep it in my deck. Let's check out the map. Oh, very bare bones. The start is like amazing. One of the best Area 3 starts I've seen in a long time. Well, at least a few weeks, right? But the rest of it, not so much. At least I think it was a lot of question marks, which means it's kind of fast, which is, I mean, either a boon or a downside. Oh, there's Super Boots. I actually have healing now. And Super Boots was the healing I was initially considering. So I don't think I can get the most value out of it, but it should at least be pretty decent. You know what else should be pretty decent? Orbs in here, despite the fact that I am forced to target the first and last enemies. Like, despite that, Alien's Rock is still just going to give me more value. Although, let's be perfectly blunt, I should just do this. I'm just going to do this. It gives me more healing from Super Boots, which I think actually ends up mattering an awful lot. And I didn't think I needed to skip this one because if I shot Splat Orb, it was going to be over the second I shot Splat Orb. All the enemies have already spawned. Unless they somehow have more than 7,000 health on the board, 8,000 health at this stage, 9,000 health by the time the picks up the board. Yeah, which I'll be shocked if they do. Absolutely shocked. That is a Prime Slime. Prime Slime is so decent for upgrading just because you get to hit the upgraded pegs more. Great heals there, great heals. Since, oh my god. I think it's not really actually that big, is it? So I get to buy 2 here. Unicorn Horn actually does sound pretty nice with Viridian Trinket. Look, this is being bought no matter what. I don't care if I only have +3 bombs on the board, it's just super value. I don't know why I went to the bottom of the map immediately there, but that is what I wanted. I really don't need this. Unicorn Horn versus Special Button. Look, Special Button technically gives me no extra value, so I will just buy the Unicorn Horn, just because I think Unicorn Horn Viridian Trinket sounds really, really nice. But depending on the boss passive I get, it could be very nice to have the Special Button. Sorry, boss passive. The passive that I get from the Elite. Which could be very good. Lovely, lovely. I believe this is the last shot we need to take. And since it's the last shot we need to take, I just want to say I really do appreciate all of the lovely comments I've been getting. It's great to see, you know. Yeah. Bravo, another Reorganizer. There we go. I'm back to full health as well. Oh, that was 1 Prime Slime. Ooh, an extra Elite. I do love an extra Elite, especially an extra Elite which gets finished in the first shot. Right? Right, yep. I probably shouldn't have finished on the first... Oh, I see, you don't actually have to kill him. You see, this is just knowledge I've never had because I don't usually do that. This time though, yeah, no, I just take this. Pierce is good despite the fact that I have Overwhelmer. Because I guess sometimes it won't actually be just killing. Refill a Buster, sure. See, one of the cool things you can do is you can pull off this shot, which, like, you just can't pull off that shot normally. You can try, and you can pull it off sometimes, but it's probably not worth it. 22 damage for 57 gold. Now, let me ask you, what use do I have for gold right now? Exactly. Because if you thought that the only use I have for gold right now is absolutely nothing, you would be completely correct. So you might be asking, why did I just burn health there? Because I could. Sometimes you just gotta have more gold for the sake of having more gold. Ooh, nice. Although admittedly, I probably will just be pressing that button because As much as it's very fun. Oh, that was a lot of healing there. Forgot just how much Super Boots is, and I forgot just how much this fight's going to take away from me. I was going to say my health is just going to completely disappear from this fight, but judging by that first shot, it's actually not going to be anywhere near as bad as I initially expected. Oh yeah. Man, if I found another Orbsium, we would be absolutely rolling here. It would be so good. Considering the fact that there are very, very few fights left, I am not really interested in the Axe Me anything. Alright, good heals is what I was going to say if it actually went through. However, it didn't. Good heals is what I was going to say if it went through there. I'll just grab 2 heals, I guess. What was it 2? I don't know. Looks the wolves. Oh, that's very neat. You know what else is very neat? Oh, the fact that I actually have health to work with. That's really neat because... Ow. Well, hopefully I can get some healing post-combat, right? Need some more slimy if that's to be the case. Yeah, it is the roughest fight to get just before the boss. You know, I'm now entering on 49 health. It definitely could be better, but whatever. At least it's not as bad as the last one, right? I think I will just enter. There we go. It's fine. It's fine. Alrighty. No point in shooting Splat Orb, really. The value I get off of it is just very minimal compared to shooting the other orbs. This one sets up all of the lovely refreshes, which of course can give me insane value, as well as, okay, it did give me insane value, nice. It sets up the Orbsium for just massive effect. The most upgraded section is this section, and I think if I want to shoot into this section, I should shoot then. Yep. You'd think it was one section later I should be shooting if I wanted to shoot into that section, but I'm not sure. I don't know. Yeah, this Glorious Suffering is just incredible. I do love Glorious Suffering an awful lot. The start was obviously rather rough, you know? We sucked a lot of health in it. Honestly, it didn't look good. I wouldn't be surprised if you thought I was going to lose, because I also didn't fully believe in myself, but trust the process, I guess, because wow, wow, we have so much damage. Oh, it's lovely. I love Orbsium, I love Glorious Suffering, they combo together so well. My boss passive's actually worked out, so that is... Oh, that's a lot of echo damage. You know when you've got 3.5k echo damage from the second shot? From the second shot, right? You know, that's when you know you did something right? And the technical treat worked out pretty well. It was something I bought, right? Did I buy it? Did I buy it? Or did I just get it in a chest? I think I got it in a chest. No, I bought it. I'm going crazy. If I did buy it, it was it was actually a really good buy. Oh no, it's starting passive, obviously, right? I remember I chose between other things, but I couldn't remember because it felt like I was choosing between multiple options. Yeah, no, I think it was actually a good call. It ended up working supremely well just because of the dupe potion, but even just because of Glorious Suffering, you really don't want to be... You want to keep shooting towards the same spot with Glorious Suffering. And if your refresh moves, you can actually do that. If your refresh doesn't move, you can't do that because you have to hit the refresh. Now, we got bailed out by having just a ridiculous number of refreshes, but I think it actually would have worked out really well. Like, I think maybe I should respect Tactical Treat plus Glorious Suffering a bit more. It is much stronger than I initially expected for... like, usually I don't expect Tactical Treat to do anything. Usually I expect it to be negative, but this is definitely a scenario where I'd say it's actually way more positive than negative. Like, way more positive. Being able to have your you shoot over on this side of the map and then have your refresh suddenly appear on this side of the map so that you can aim it, like especially if it's in like this kind of section, that's like so valuable. This overwhelm was amazing. I'm really happy I picked up the overwhelmer because the Ring of Indignation did look quite good there, and if overwhelm was anything worse, I probably would have picked it up just because I do love it, and I probably would have died. Like that mole fight got really close. I had to melt through everything, didn't I? The Radiant Trinket boss passive was the correct call by a million miles. I still kind of suck at Radiant Trinket. You know, I'm really not the best, but I'm still pretty good, right? I was able to pull off a lot of shots, and I didn't really... I barely had any end shots with Radiant Trinket this time, which is lovely, especially since, once you get the Go for Gold, it's so much easier to not get end shots. And Jesus, look at that area 2. 2 passives, that's it. Keep in mind, those are 2 very, very decent passives. The Ring of Reuse actually worked out great. Splatter definitely, if I had an extra remove, I would have removed the Splatter, but I didn't need to. I just had these 4 orbs, which just being able to shoot 4 of these orbs each cycle means that's probably 4 enemies dead or more. Actually, not or more. If there are more enemies, they will be dead. Because they're just that good. Being able to combo reorganize is amazing. Also, it does actually have like good damage, even when you have minus ridiculous amounts of damage, which I did. And then, Orbium is just perfect. One of the things that I really could have done, which I wasn't thinking about anywhere near as much, and thus I might have actually skipped an extra Orbium, because usually if I pick up one Orbium, I make sure not to pick up another because that's just trolling with Spinment originality. But of course, Orbium didn't deal damage this run. It was just hitting the upgraded pegs, which was dealing damage. So I could have added another Orbium to my deck for full benefits, which I don't think I saw another Orbium. If I did, though, that would definitely have been a misplay. Yeah, getting this healing stuff would have been nicer early on, but holy, it definitely helped out. And that last fight before the Area 3 boss, that was actually scary. I was a bit worried. I did think that we would have more than enough damage to just blast through the boss before it became a problem, and we did. But it was still kind of scary.